I love Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving because it's about family. And as we all know, it's also the annual holiday observed to celebrate the very first dinner between the Pilgrims and the Native Americans they over. Which is actually what it was called before it was called Thanksgiving. It just became too much to say, like, happy very first dinner between the Pilgrims and the Native Americans they over. It was too wordy. So now we just call it Thanksgiving. I know we don't like to think about it, but the truth is that this is a nation built on genocide and racism. And dirt. But yeah, mostly genocide and racism. And love and freedom. But yeah, mostly genocide and racism. I have good news, though. Our problematic history doesn't have to ruin Thanksgiving. You can still enjoy this day. Thanksgiving should be whatever you make it. You know, for me, it's about friendship and love and family and being together. For homeless people, Thanksgiving is the day rich people give them soup. Just a side note, they have enough people volunteering over Thanksgiving and Christmas. They actually really need you any other day. I'm just saying, let's be mindful of the roots of this Thanksgiving day, you know? And when I say mindful, I'm not just talking about yoga and meditation. I'm also talking about Pilates and SoulCycle. Now, mindfulness just means being aware, you know, being aware that other people exist and may not be coming from the same place as you and being considerate of that. You know, for people who are rolling their eyes right now because it's new and it sounds very liberal bubbly, all mindfulness is like if someone pulled you aside at a party and said, hey, Nancy's son was killed in Afghanistan. And then you'll know not to go up to Nancy and say, hey, Nancy, you know what I love? All my alive children. I mean, even intended compliments can be shitty if they lack mindfulness, you know. Sarah, I love that you don't care how you look. Or, I get that one a lot. Or, Sarah, you're my favorite female comedian. Or, Nancy, your dead son looks so good in a suit. Too soon, since the made-up story about Nancy who doesn't exist? Look, I'm not the queen of being mindful, obviously. I f that shit up daily. I follow this guy, Imran Siddiqui, on Twitter. He's great. And a few months ago, he retweeted this with the caption, hipsters, you done gone too far. He was talking about Whole Foods selling turmeric lattes for $15. And in response, I tweeted, just devil's advocating here, but that bag is 16 servings, which makes it less than $1 per latte. How much do you spend on a latte? Fortunately for me, someone immediately replied with, I think the complaint is more about the weird marketing of a spice brown people have been using for generations. Right. I thought he was commenting on the price, but my latte-based math exercise totally missed the point. It was about cultural appropriation and a white repackaging of something that already exists. Also, Whole Foods should just stick to strictly Anglo foods like sriracha chicken and chipotle wasabi. I'm just saying, you know, if you're gonna wear braids, be mindful of where they come from culturally. Bo Derek from 10, right? So go ahead and appreciate the food and the braids and the music of a people, but while you're at it, appreciate the people. And when in doubt, you can ask for help, just like when I asked Raj, our writer of Indian descent, if it's pronounced, Raj, is it turmeric or turmeric?
If I know. You can look it up on Bing.
I will. I'll look it up on Bing. The search engine?
Yeah, one of the top 2 search engines in the world.
It's one of the top 2?
Yeah, it's right
That
up
definitely
there.
makes it number 2, right?
You know, you can interpret it however you want. It's sort of like the Powerade of search engines.
I'm gonna keep all of this in mind. Thank you. Raj Desai, one of my favorite male writers.